It's like winter time or something now. It's like 50 degrees. Hey, what's up, everybody? Johnny Beane here. Welcome. This is exclusively Van Halen, where we talk. What else? Van Halen? I mean, where else do they talk Van Halen? Nowhere. You guys, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. It is November 22nd, 2022, 8:07 p.m. Eastern, 5:07 Pacific, out here in Santa Cruz, California, where it's 50 degrees. By the way, we're giving away some Van Halen vinyl tonight, so all you got to do is participate in the chat, either on YouTube or Facebook. Very easy. And, yeah. So, all right, hang on, everybody. All right, here we go.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!
You guys could see me when I was on camera, right? You could see me? Okay. R2, R3, it's okay, man. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, man. It's all good. What's up, everybody? Johnny Beane. Ryan, OU812 is here. Michael Piper. Look at that. Welcome. We got applause machines. What's up, you guys? Welcome. Again, this is exclusively Van Halen. Tuesday nights here on Johnny Beane TV, here on YouTube, here on Facebook, eventually on LinkedIn, if they ever let me. And yeah. So we're giving away some Van Halen vinyl tonight. All you got to do is participate in the chat. We got Al Waite backed with what's the backside of that? Girl Gone Bad. Ooh. Right there. We're giving this away. And actually, well, we can actually I've got another one here. Actually, I've got a jump backed with Al Waite. So let's actually we'll throw those into the chat for let's start a poll. Let's
what's up, Zach?
I probably should have done this already. But yeah, who do you see? Who do you see in the chat right now?
I see Zach Song saying hey to Mike and myself. R2, R3, Robbie. What's up, Robbie? Janice, Majestic PB&J. A lot of familiar names.
Awesome. Let's see, what was the other one? I'll wait. Okay, so this is where it's confusing because it's I'll wait for both of them, but one of them it's the main song, one of them it's the flip side song. Oh, Girl Gone Bad. That's the other one. Okay. Here we go.
What's up, Rob?
GGB. There we go. What's up, dudes? All right, in the chat, you guys can vote. Which one do you want us to give away? You know, or give away first? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But there's a poll in the chat. Should be right over there for you guys. For me, it's over here. For most of you, it's over here or it's down there. So hey, let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Beane TV, here on YouTube. We have channel membership, and it's a very cool thing. Because if you dig this channel, if you really dig this channel and dig this stuff, you can actually help support the channel, support these shows. And the top tier, they get their names right at the top of every talk show. They are the executive producers, and they are Stephen Franklin, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz, who is currently in San Jose. He sent me some messages. He sent me photos of what he's eating right now. It actually looked really good because I'm starving. Excuse me. Majestic PB and J Cat, Thomas Santiago, Guitarman 45, Sherman Callahan, Thomas Santiago, John Moronic, R. Habs, David Allen Wright, Warlag, and Michael B. Live. That's the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Bean TV here on YouTube. Again, if you'd like to become a channel member, click that join button right below the 12 thumbs ups. Smash that thumbs up. We got 34 people here already. Smash that thumbs up. Let's see if we can get at least 20 or 30 thumbs ups. Let's see. What else do I normally say here? We're live on YouTube. And, another way if you'd like to help support the channel, you can do that with Super Chats. And Super Chats actually change the color of my lights. It's a pretty cool feature. You'll only see it right here on this channel. It's something that I've wired together. And it's basically the guitar more. Oh, and look at this. We actually have an unboxing tonight. Right here. Let's get this chair out of the way. We don't need that. Look at that. We're gonna open this a little later on. You guys can guess in the chat what you think this is. I don't even know what. Well, I do know, but I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I am sure what.
Fragile.
Although it could be broken. I don't think it could be busted up. Who knows? It could be totally trashed in there. We'll see. Yeah. So we'll open that a little later on. But hey, that's sitting next to the Guitar Moire where all the guitars live. And these lights, right? I'm like a weatherman, you know. Over here, we got the green lights moving down into where the pink lights are. Okay, these lights, this is the Guitar Moire, and you can help support the channel with Super Chats, which will change the color of those lights in real time while we're live here on YouTube. We're live on Facebook as well, where we have what are called Facebook Stars, which is, it's like a Super Chat, but over on the Facebook side. We're live in the Johnny Bean TV Facebook page. We're live in the exclusively Van Halen group at 62,000 members. We're live in the, where else? Johnny Bean TV group. Let's see. I think that's about it for now. LinkedIn eventually. LinkedIn. I love LinkedIn. It's awesome.
You was talking about that last time I was on here, about the LinkedIn.
Did you sign up yet?
Not yet, no. I'm a little bit of a dinosaur.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so the chat thinks it's a leg lamp in there, and they picked up on my joke when I said fragile.
Maybe it is.
A Christmas Story. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Janice Lala, you love LinkedIn, right? Yeah, Janice, we're actually on LinkedIn. I see you over there. So you guys, what else? We're live on Twitter at Johnny Bean, where you can actually tweet me at Johnny Bean, and we will get your tweets. They're actually in the feed now, right here. So I can actually get your tweets in the chat that has YouTube, Facebook, eventually LinkedIn. You know, there we go. Tweet.
Get some tweets.
Get some tweets. Send us some tweets at Johnny Bean. Are you guys on Twitter?
Yes.
No.
Yes. No.
Not, I signed up to see what it was.
What?
Not very much at all.
Oh.
I'm
more
of an Instagram person myself.
Dude, Instagram is awesome, man. Instagram. I love Instagram. I actually just signed up for a brand new thing called Hive. You guys haven't seen that yet?
No.
Hive. I think Mastodon is another one. Brand new too. But hey, you can follow me everywhere. LinkedIn, Twitch. And as far as this show, this is also a podcast. So you can actually listen to these shows on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. Wherever you get your podcast, you can also listen to the Johnny Bean TV network of experience and Awesome Sauce.
Can
See,
you
that's
watch
the
'em-
full actual name of this channel.
Can you watch them all at the same time? All the
You
medias?
can. You can. Yes. It's very cool. Man. There you go. Okay.
Somebody needs to turn those lights red tonight. Let's get some red lights back there.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, welcome everybody. And yeah, we're going to talk some Van Halen. Any questions or comments you have in the chat, you can give them to us. We do have some stuff already lined up to talk about. And again, we're giving away a 45 tonight or 2. We'll see what the poll in the chat says. And then I'll be unboxing this. Yeah. Don't know what it is, but it's a pretty big box. So we'll be doing that a little later on. And by the way, the reason I'm talking as fast as I possibly can is because I'm trying not to cough. Because if I stop talking, I'll start coughing. So I'm trying not to do that. I was under the weather last week a little bit. I didn't do a show on Saturday because of that. Just chilled out. Did a show on Sunday. Yesterday was Monday, right? I did two shows yesterday from Guitar Center in the morning and then one in the evening. I don't know if you guys saw that. There's a pretty cool, actually, yeah, we can talk about this real quickly. There's a pretty cool Music Man Axis at Guitar Center, Concord, California right now. It's a really nice looking. I can actually show you guys the photo because I did took a bunch of pit photos. There we go. It has a pretty nice top on it.
Nice
top. And of course, it's an Axis, so it has a volume knob instead of a tone knob, and it's and it has the the switch down there, and something that's kind of weird about it. And I've been thinking about this a lot because I was playing it. There's me yesterday playing the thing.
Stretch.
Oh yeah, I've been doing that for years. So to me, it's like nothing. That plus, I play all those Andy Summers licks too, which is basically that stretch just in chord form, which is even harder to do.
Yep.
You guys try playing Every Breath You Take.
Oh,
yeah. That's one of the tough ones. But yeah, I've been doing that stretch for a long time.
What's that extra button or knob or whatever that is down there?
That extra knob is a kill switch.
Okay.
That somebody installed. It's kind of in a weird spot.
Yeah.
It's kind of in a weird spot. I mean, I understand why it's there because of the cavity.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's, you can watch this video. That's yesterday's video. Half is me playing the guitar, half is me eating an In-N-Out cheeseburger. So you get the best of both worlds in this video. We're almost at 500 views on this video too. So
sweet.
So it's pretty good. But yeah, it's a kill switch, and it's kind of in a weird spot. I mean, I think it's kind of a weird spot.
Yeah.
So, because look, the bar kind of covers, But I was actually thinking, I was thinking, man, if I had this guitar, I would take out that kill switch and I would put in a second volume knob and have a volume for the bridge and a volume for the neck for both pickups. That's what I would do. And then somebody put the official decals on there. I think they want something like 2,000 something. Do you guys remember what the price tag said? You guys that were here yesterday? It was like 2,000 something. But it's a nice guitar. I mean, top looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway.
You got a side hustle with Guitar Center now?
Well, no, I don't. But it's a nice guitar, and I just, if anybody's interested, there you go. But yeah, do tell them you did see Johnny Beane talking about it. No, Guitar Center, they've featured me a couple times on their social media accounts. They've featured videos of mine and stuff playing. So.
Nice.
So they've been pretty cool to me over the years, and I've never had an issue, shopping there. I've always had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they let me use the bathroom anytime I want, so that's
That's the key thing.
because some places you stop in there, you got to buy a guitar pick if you want to use the bathroom. Okay? So no, they've been really cool. I have a lot of friends who have worked at guitar centers over the years, and still friends to this day. And a lot of them don't work for Guitar Center anymore, but I've made a lot of friends,
Mm-hmm.
either at a Guitar Center or because it's it's like, I mean, it's guitars, it's a cool place to hang out,
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So let's see. I'm trying not to cough. Oh man. I feel pretty good though. I feel good. So I don't think it's the big C word. I think it's just some sort of schmutz or something.
Well, there's this thing still called the flu. That still goes around.
Yeah. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that though either, because I mean, we're going on almost a week of me feeling like this, and I kind of felt kind of bad, but not really. There was never like a flu headache involved.
Mm.
So, and when I got that C word, it was like right away I knew there was something wrong,
Oh,
But I had it. I had it months ago, but I still continued to do shows. So you can actually go back and watch me doing shows. And I was here with the stuff, but I still, I would sleep. I would sleep most of the day, or I'd be scrolling, same as Saturday night, just scrolling TikTok all day. So yeah. The super spreader. Super stretcher. Yeah, dude. When I was in school, that's when I learned of I would read of course about Edward and when he first started playing, and I had learned about how he holds his guitar picks, because he did those interviews way back in the day. He basically holds them like this or like this. So when I used to write, when I was in school, I would always hold my pencils like this. Always. And that helped. So now when I play guitar, I mean, I hold the pick just like Eddie all the time now, and I don't think about it at all. And it really helps with getting, some of that, getting it, in there or whatever. I guess I could never hold it like this. I mean, I am now, but to me, that just feels strange. I think most people hold a pick like this. How do you guys hold a pick?
What's weird is I hold mine like this, backwards. I use the wide end.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. And you know where that came from? I think I just got used to that when I was like these scratchy picks that have the little raised edges on it, like the 5150 picks do. I read that that's what the Edge used to get that chimey sound on a lot of his stuff. So I was practicing a lot of that, and I was playing that way for the scratchy stuff on the strings to get that scrapey sound, and I just got used to it.
Years ago, probably 2007, 2008, I started using these Herco Flex 75s.
Yep.
Which I heard the Edge uses these as well, and I understand that because sometimes I do the same thing, man, because you get the scratchy part, and you can get really cool, like really cool
his
stuff.
was a blue Delrin, but it's the same kind of thing. Maybe I'm mistaken. But
That's cool.
The 5150 picks have that raised edge too, so that works really well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the what are they called? There's an actual name in there. Dunlop Max Grip, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Max Grip. There we go.
Yep. You can get that scratchy, chimey.
How do you hold your pick?
Me?
Michael?
Honestly, it's a cross between, I don't have a pick right here with me right now, but a cross between my first and second finger. I'll just like switch between the two. I don't just kind of conscious. I mean, yeah, I did see Eddie, doing the holding it with the second finger playing, and I just kind of, it's just a mix up between the two, really, at any given time.
Yeah. Yeah, because in the old interviews, especially with my cousin-in-law, Jazz Obrecht. Hey, Jazz. Jazz watches this stuff. He will be on the show here eventually, he said. When Edward did those first interviews with him, he would talk. He's like, how do you hold your pick? And he's like, I hold it, with these fingers. But he says when he plays faster, he puts his finger on the side of the pick like this. Mm-hmm. So when I read that, I'm like, huh. And I just started playing like that. And like I said, in school, I would write basically like this. Although maybe that's normal for people. I don't know. But I would do that. And that just kind of evolved into holding the pick, and yeah, switching, back and forth and whatever. But yeah, you guys let us know in the chat how you guys hold your guitar picks.
Cece had a copper looking pick and it tingled.
Oh no. Yeah, I'd be careful with that. Brian Heffron, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Yeah, the lights changed right there. We're getting likes on Twitter right now from Bruce. Bruce is liking a bunch of the tweets. Any opinion on the Van Halen Forever Young CD set from Japan? 5150 and 0812 are said to sound mixed better. Happy Thanksgiving. Myself, I don't have that CD set, although I think I've heard of it. Do you guys own it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I think I've seen it. I've seen it just online, and definitely it did look like 5150 and 0812 had been remixed for that. But also something else that I did hear several years back, which I'm not sure if that's true. Maybe if you guys want to try it out. I had heard if you listen to 5150 and 0812 on Spotify, they are remixed versions of the albums. That's what I heard, though. I don't know if that's true.
No way.
Interesting.
Well, I'm just saying I heard it. I didn't know if it's true or not. So if you guys check out 5150 and 0812 on Spotify. The thing is, though, anything that's on Spotify is also on iTunes. So if you have iTunes, although I think it would say, like in the description, it would say remixed or remastered. So maybe that's not true.
I think iTunes is just regular. I think iTunes is what I remember it being years ago.
Right.
I got it all figured out too. Oh, did you see? I seen somebody post on Instagram, and then I went over and checked that they pulled a different kind of truth off of. It's not on iTunes anymore.
Right.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. I would say possible distribution rights, I would think. So I would think once, if that is the case, once that's settled, it would be back. That's what I'm. Yeah, I've heard about that too, and I've commented on a few different threads on Twitter and Facebook about that. I think it has to do with distribution, possibly.
Oh,
like the rights to that specific record. That's why everything else is still there.
yeah.
That album, that's the only well, that's not true. That album and the live album is still there, right?
Yeah.
That album and the live album are a different. It's a different record company than all the other albums.
Oh, yeah. Live from Tokyo is still on there. Yeah. Tokyo Dome.
Yeah, I think A Different Kind of Truth and the live from Tokyo Dome. I think they're Interscope,
Oh,
which all the other albums are Warner Brothers.
yeah.
Well, it's a good thing everybody owns the CD, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I actually gave my CD away to a friend for his birthday one year, so I don't have the CD anymore.
I got mine.
But I do have the vinyl right up there framed.
Oh,
I have it in the iPod. Yeah.
Got it downloaded.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. Man, that was wild, man. I remember, I don't know how I saw it. Somebody messaged me, or I just happened to. I found the album cover of the album A Different Kind of Truth like the day before it was released. The day before it came out, I saw what it looked like,
oh,
and I was like, "Whoa, that's kind of cool," you know. And then yeah, as soon as it was available, I bought it, downloaded it, listened to it, and the thing is, on iTunes, they would have like, was it like 90-second previews of each song? So I actually saved all of those, and I burned all those onto a CD, and so I would drive around in my car listening to 90-second. This is for like a week or a couple weeks, I don't know. So really, I had heard all the song. I mean, really, you know, you hear the verse and the chorus, and you know, maybe the intro sometimes, and you've pretty much heard the song. But the thing is, out of all the previews that were on iTunes, there was no guitar solos.
mm-hmm.
So when the album came out, I'm like, I got to hear all the solos now.
Is it true that the album cover on Different Kind of Truth is the same cover as on a Commodore album?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's actually a famous photo. It's a famous photo of a train. Let me see if we can find that. Here we'll AB that. Van Halen, A Different Kind of Truth album cover. Commodores. I'm sure somebody's done like an AB. Here we go. Yeah, Van Halen's Different Kind of Truth album cover rips off the Commodores. This is back in 2012, this says. This is from a blog. You guys remember blogs? So there's the Van Halen album, as you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that it rips it off, because it's not even the Commodores. It's an actual photo. Yeah, the Commodore's moving on.
Huh.
Right there.
Is that the same photo, though? I mean, same exact train?
Here, let's see, how much can I... It's reversed.
Looks pretty close. Yep.
There, it's like bigger.
Huh.
But it's an actual the image seems to be this 1938 stock photo of a New York Central Railroad J3A Dreyfuss Hudson steam locomotive. Okay, so this is the actual picture or photo.
Huh.
Yep.
Right there. So yeah, this is just within this blog or whatever. Yeah, there's like another one right there. It's a bullet train, Dan says. Dan Gorman. Hey,
Well,
Dan.
you know David Lee Roth, he always liked to do covers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the Commodores, man. There you go. Wasn't Lionel Richie in that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he was in that, and he's Yeah. Man. Yo. What's up? Hey, Robbie. He says Soul Train. CC is here. Nightbot is here, which, again, you guys, Nightbot is me. So don't get mad about Nightbot spamming links. That's actually Nightbot helping out. Let's see. I saw another. Who did I see? Alice. Alice Martinez. Hey, good to see you. Alice is saying it's a different train, though. Well, I already shut the page, but... Oh, no, here we go. Here we go. Oh, we can actually... It's very close. I mean, the actual Van Halen photo to that, I mean, that looks very similar to me.
Close.
I mean, maybe it is a little different. Yeah. But, you know, photos can be doctored up.
Yeah, probably photoshopped up a bit.
Wait, no. She says it's a different train. That does look like the same photo. If you really look. I mean,
Other than the holes in that grill piece down there.
Mm-hmm.
oh, well, yeah, the holes are there. There's the holes on the photo, and then the holes are there.
Oh, okay.
If you look further down. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And then the Commodore's one. You know, I think the Commodore's one really is more like photoshopped. Like it's more. The Van Halen one really has more of the actual photo in it. It looks like.
Cowcatcher, Robbie says.
Huh?
On the front of the train, that grill, I think that was actually designed. If there was a cow on the tracks, it would push it off.
Oh man.
Robbie's older than me. He would know back there in the day.
I think Robbie's older than all of us. Just kidding, man. Yeah. So what were we talking about? Yeah, so hey, as far as different kind of truth, the reason why it's not on Spotify and everything, I think it's distribution. I think it will be back up. I don't think there's a reason why it won't be there forever, you know. So, who knows?
I just thought it was weird, you know. I didn't know. I didn't pay any attention that it was a different label.
Oh yeah, yeah. They left Warner Brothers. Well, Van Halen 3 was Warner Brothers, right? And then I think it was. When was it? 2000. It was like 2000 or something, or 2001, where they officially left Warner Brothers. I think I saw that somewhere. I think. I don't know. I can't remember yesterday, so. I don't know, but Alice Martinez says "Tattoo" is her favorite song. Yeah, that's a great one, Alice. And when I first heard that, when I first heard the track, I was immediately like, "Oh, this is Down in Flames," an old song Van Halen used to play back in the. I don't think they played it in the clubs. They played it on like the first tour as like an extra song. I think overseas. I think when they played in Japan, they would have this song live called Down in Flames, and another one called Bullet Head. And I think Bullet Head did make the record, but it's different lyrics. I want to say. But yeah.
We got all this cow talk in the chat now.
That's okay. I'm having steak tonight. Oh, sorry for that. Oh my gosh. Oh man. All right. let me look at my notes. I mean, I guess one thing that we can talk about. Actually, there's a lot of stuff we can talk about. One thing I guess we should talk about. Something I should have talked about this last week, and I kind of did, but I did so many shows last week. Okay, I see you. Hey, I know you from Twitter, right? Don't you changed your name, right? Okay, that's a good question. Why can't I find Stompin' SNL on YouTube? Do you know why? Do you guys have any guesses?
I didn't know that you couldn't find it anymore.
Because Saturday Night Live takes down all their stuff. So and what he's talking about is something that is known among I don't know if it's officially the name of the track, but among the fans it's called Stompin' 8H, which is an instrumental track that Edward Van Halen played when he was on Saturday Night Live with Valerie Bertinelli back in 1987. Officially, on that episode, Edward wasn't the musical guest on that episode. Officially, the musical guest was Robert Cray. So, okay, ET5150 is saying it is on YouTube. Okay, Brian is saying it is on the Peacock Network, which is NBC. Okay, that's cool. I remember that episode was on Hulu years ago. You could watch the episode, and I had that. But that's actually a good topic because it comes up all the time on Facebook. People are always talking about that. Basically, when Valerie Bertinelli was a guest on Saturday Night Live, or when she guested, I guess, Robert Cray was the musical host, but Edward went along with her to NBC, and there actually is an interview with Edward and Valerie on the Today Show from like the day before. Mm-hmm. You can actually find that now on YouTube. But anyway, Edward jammed along with the NBC band with G.E. Smith, and he basically gave them this riff. And like I said, fans know it as Stompin' 8H. I don't know if that's officially the name of it or not. But that song, that riff, originally was a demo for a song for the 5150 record called I Want Some Action. And you can find that on YouTube. There's these tracks called the Vault of 5150 or 5150 demos or whatever, where you can find a whole bunch of 5150 tracks like unfinished, with different vocals, no guitar, stuff like that. And anyway, they had a pretty, it was a rough demo. It sounded pretty much, it was a basic idea demo of the song called I Want Some Action. That was for 5150. It didn't make the record, but Edward used that riff for when he played on Saturday Night Live. There you go, Brian. Yeah, the Dawn of 5150. That's the name of it. Thank you, man. So he used that for Saturday Night Live, and then that was 87. And then 2 years later, he gave it to Steve Lukather. And Steve Lukather released a song called Twist the Knife, which is that same riff. And I want to say Edward played bass on that. That's what I want to say. It's the same riff. Same thing. So then it becomes Steve Lukather's track. Okay. And then where else did it go? It went a couple other places, right? Let's see. Saturday Night Live. Okay, it was for 5150. It was on Saturday Night Live. Steve Lukather used it. And then eventually you did hear it as a Van Halen song on Van Halen 3's Dirty Water Dog. Oh. You hear it. But Eddie's using like a clean, what they described as an Andy Summers type tone back in the day, back when that album came out. Like a clean. Anyway, it's the same riff. And is that where it stopped? I think that was the last. That was the officially when Van Halen released it. But yeah, that's a very good question, man.
Very good answer too. I didn't know all that.
Oh. Yeah. I love this stuff, man. I love anything. I don't know, man. That Saturday Night Live performance, I saw that when it originally aired. I remember watching it, and I was bummed that I couldn't hit the VCR in time to record it, so I just had to watch it, and be like, oh wow, Edward's jamming. And then I remember maybe a few years later, Saturday Night Live did some sort of anniversary special, and they showed a snippet of it. That I recorded and watched over and over and over and over. And it was just Edward doing a harmonic on the 5150,
Well, a similar kind of thing happened on David Letterman, right? Valerie was a guest, and he went ahead and sat in with Hall and the band.
Yeah, he was already a he was already on huh? Did your lights turn off?
No.
Didn't pay the power bill.
Well,
where'd you go?
I don't know. I guess I'll have to log out and come back.
Somebody turn his lights on with a super chat.
I'll leave and come back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I could actually do that. I could actually rig this to where this actually turned my actual lights off. Maybe eventually, instead of just changing the colors in the guitar more, maybe I'll have it to where it actually changes like these lights in front of me or something.
Have it strobe and drop the ticker tape and all that.
Yeah. You can do all that stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pay the light bill, Alice is saying. Yeah, come on. He says he'll be right back. So that's good. So what were we talking about? David Letterman, right? Was that it?
Yep.
Excuse me. Edward was a guest, I want to say, earlier in the year with Edward was a guest on David Letterman when they were in Hollywood. I want to say earlier in '85. Mm-hmm. And then maybe it switched around. Maybe it's the other way. I don't think so. I think Edward was on Letterman when they were in LA, and they ended up playing all the breaks. I had that official VHS tape, so you can actually find that. Maybe it's on DVD now. I don't know, but you can actually get it's Late Night with David Letterman. It's a whole series, and there is the episode available with Edward. Nice. And they play all the commercial breaks. They play Pretty Woman. They play Sunshine of Your Love.
I think I've seen that on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's all on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's all on YouTube now. And what else did they do? I forget. But what we were talking about earlier, though, is that Valerie Bertinelli was a guest on Letterman when they were back in New York, and then Edward was on, and he was the musical guest where they played Panama, which I'm sure you've seen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was cool. Yeah, and all that stuff is on YouTube now. There you go. That episode is actually on YouTube. Yeah, Alonzo. Yeah.
Got a what's up from Laz in the chat. What's up, Laz?
Hey, Laz. Hey, man. Dude, your dinner looked really good, man. He sent me WhatsApps of everything that he was eating. I don't know what that is there. Actually, what is this? I don't know. He sent me all kinds of photos of like I don't know what those are. But But all kinds of. Oh, dude, that looks really good, man. Oh my gosh. Is that a pyramid of rice?
Look like it.
Oh, dude. Alonzo says that dude on the piano who played with Ed dated Valerie.
Paul Schaefer.
Paul Schaefer? He actually went after one of my sisters one time, too. I met him. I hung out in front of Letterman. If you search this channel, you'll actually see me outside Letterman back in '94. Search this channel for keyword New York. Search keyword New York on my channel here. You'll see me on Letterman back in '94. But yeah, I shook his hand. Paul Schaefer's hand, I remember when he came out. And I traded guitar picks with the guitar player, Sid McGuinness. So, and Will Lee. I actually have a bunch of bass picks from Will Lee and a couple Sid McGuinness guitar picks somewhere.
Cool.
Got to find that stuff. Yeah. That's right. R2R3. Paul Schaefer did write It's Raining Men. Yeah. That's, yeah. And that's
Did
been
write
covered
what?
by a million people. It's Raining Men.
Really?
You know that song? That's
Yeah.
disco tune? Yeah, Paul Schaefer wrote that.
Really?
Artie, is it Artie Puffkin? From Spinal Tap? He was in Spinal Tap too. He played one of the guys. He was either a music biz guy or like was it the store they went to where they were going to sign the albums and nobody showed up and the album was black and they had black Sharpies. Remember that? Spinal Tap?
It's just long since I watched that movie.
Yeah. I think that's the scene, but yeah, Paul Schaefer, he's the guy in that.
No way.
Yeah.
I probably hadn't seen it in 20 years.
Oh. I probably haven't seen that in like 30 years. It's been I used to watch that all the time. I saw them live too, actually.
No way.
Yeah, Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, and Harry Shearer, they actually did a tour called Unwigged, where it was just them, and they just played acoustic guitars, and they sang all the songs from Spinal Tap, from A Mighty Wind, from Best in Show, you know, all those movies that they did.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, this was in Oakland. This was, I don't know, 2008, 9, somewhere.
Huh.
Yeah.
John Wirt says, don't forget Van Halen performed on Letterman in '95. Not Enough, I think, is the song they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I remember that one.
That's where he sat down and he played the piano to start, and then he got up and he started playing guitar. Yep.
And the guy that wrote It's Raining Men continued playing the piano.
Yes.
And that guitar, is
that was
Amanda in here? That's the prototype Wolfgang.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking the other day.
Yep.
We were talking to Jim DeCola the other day. He's the one that built that guitar.
No way.
That prototype Wolfgang, which I think, if that is the same one, it's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now.
Nice.
That particular guitar. It's a
remember-
red Wolfgang with black humbuckers and white knobs.
Yeah. He was saying that he tested it in Pensacola, and then the first full show that he played with it, other than one song, was in Atlanta, and I was at that show. And I remember that, you know, he had the Music Man guitar, and I wasn't that far back from the stage, and the guitar he was playing had a big PV on it. And I'm like, PV? And I noticed it was a different shape. And I was like, damn it, he is making a guitar with PV now. And I could tell that just by the sticker he had on the bottom of it. So that was the first full show that he played with it, and I was there and got to see it.
Oh, wow, man.
Oh.
How much did he use that guitar during the
Oh, it was.
You said the full show?
It was full show. Yeah. Yep. But I was like, PV. You know, if you look at pictures of it, it has a sticker that says PV. And I'm like, that's got to be a PV guitar. I'm like, there's no way, though. But then it was announced later on that they were coming out with it.
PV Wolfgang prototype. Yeah. Let me see if I can find that.
At Lakewood Amphitheater. I remember that like it was yesterday, 95.
Wow. Dude, it's crazy, man, that is that it? Oh, that's not it. Dude, 95. I mean, it's weird because that was like quite a while ago now, but to some of us it does feel like, well, not yesterday, but it feels like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Kind of. You know, the Balance album and just all that stuff. Let me see, PV Wolfgang. Eddie Van Halen, 1995. I want to find a picture of that. There it is. Okay, so that's, I mean, the picture is a little grainy, but that's the guitar right there.
Does it have the PV sticker on the bottom of it?
It does.
Did it have a cream?
This one, yeah, this one has zebras.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't find. Oh, there we go. Anyway, if you look at the very bottom of the guitar, it says PV Wolfgang. It says PV, and then it says Wolfgang is like wrapped around like a smile, like this.
Yeah, when they would show him on the big screen and you could see it close up, you could see that PV, and I was like, no way. Because I noticed that the body shape was different from the Ernie Ball. And I was like, he's got an endorsement with PV now.
And were you playing guitar then too?
Oh yeah. Yep, big time. Chat saying my mic is low. Is this better now?
Check.
1 2 1 2.
Yeah. Let us know in the chat how that sounds.
I can hear me, so
you can. Yeah, yeah. I can hear you.
Okay.
And actually, if for the podcast, I can actually compress. I can throw a compressor on the audio and level everything out. Because this is a podcast on iHeartRadio and Spotify and Apple, where apparently they took a different kind of truth away.
Yeah.
But I guarantee it's coming back, you guys. It's got to come back. It has to do with distribution, some sort of distribution rights, because it's been 10 years. See, it's like 10. It's been exactly 10 years since it came out. So maybe they had some sort of rights for 10 years, and then it's moving on to that's probably what it is.
Yeah, got to renew the contract.
Yeah. But if you're a Van Halen fan and you don't even have that record, what's wrong with you? And leave Van Halen 3 alone.
Donald's asking in 95. I'm pretty sure that was the Balance tour in 95, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times did you guys see them on Balance?
I only got to see them once.
You didn't get to see him, Michael?
No, For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge was the time I got to see him. So it would have been before that. And then on the Different Kind of Truth tour.
Mm-hmm.
The Ambulance tour. That's right, AT 5150. I want to say I saw them 3 times.
For a Balance?
For Balance. I saw them in Oakland, which, by the way, that show was rescheduled because they had my dad drove me to. We drove to the Oakland Coliseum or the arena. Pull up and it says show canceled. Illness.
Well,
And something. I'm thinking, is Sammy Hagar sick or something? But it was in the newspaper a week later that Edward was boarding a flight from Burbank and he forgot he had a loaded gun on his carry-on.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That's why the show was canceled.
I remember hearing something about that.
It was in the paper. I still have the newspaper. One of these days, if you guys remind me of this stuff, I'll show you the newspaper. I still have it. It's with all the other piles of newspapers in my basement.
Nice.
No, I don't have a basement. Just kidding. Let's see. So yeah, I saw them in Oakland. So what they did was they rescheduled that show, and then they played San Jose. San Jose. Oh, and this was the thing too. They had different opening bands. For San Jose, they had Slash's Snake Pit that had this vocalist by the name of Eric Dover on vocals. He was the guy that was singing when they did that party in Edward's backyard.
Okay,
That band when they were playing. That's the same singer.
Yeah, I knew I heard that name somewhere before.
Does he have a brother named Ben? Ben Dover?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But I do remember I was at the guitar shop. I worked at a guitar shop called Subway back then. And I was there during the day. And I remember Alex Skolnick, this buddy of mine, he was in a band called, he's back in Testament now, if you guys have heard of them. He was teaching lessons at the shop. And I remember telling Alex, I'm going to go see Van Halen tonight. And he's like, and I told him who the opening, Slash the Snake Pit. And he's like, oh, my friend Eric is in that. If you see him, tell him I said hi. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm probably not going to run into him. But I did. I somehow ran into the guy, like in a hallway. and got to talk to him and said, hey, my friend Skolnick says hi. And he's like, oh, tell him hi. And then I remember it was Mother's Day. So he's like, okay, well, I got to go call my mom. See ya. So it was real quick talking to him. But anyway, it was Slash's Snake Pit with Eric Dover on vocal. And I think it was just them and then Van Halen, I want to say. But then when I saw them in Oakland, it was Shaw Blades, Tommy Shaw and Jack Blades. It wasn't Damn Yankees, but they played Damn Yankees songs. They played Night Ranger songs. It was Shaw Blades on acoustics, somebody else on electric, and then the drummer from Damn Yankees, Michael, I can't think of his last name, but I remember that. So that was for Oakland. And then I want to say I saw them later on. They came back around and they played Mountain View, California. Yeah, on Balance. And that was outdoors. And that's, they had, by this time, maybe they had this for all the shows. Yeah, they probably did. They had that huge Jumbotron, huge screen. And that's the only place you could see the music video for Amsterdam. Was while they played the song live, they would play the video on the screen.
Yep.
And that's the only time you could see it because the video was banned on MTV. Because it's them walking around Amsterdam and you can see like prostitutes in windows and stuff.
Yep.
No way.
And by the way, the video is on YouTube now.
Yeah, you can check it out on YouTube.
You guys can watch that.
So 95, I think that the opening act when I saw them was, I want to say Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Donald said he saw him in Birmingham. Who opened for them in Birmingham, Donald? Because that's close by. I guess they have different bands in different areas of the country that they go to open up for them. I think in 98 when I saw them, it was Brother Kane that opened. And, of course, in 91, it was Alice in Chains that opened for them. Best show, hands down, that I've ever seen, with a close second being Pink Floyd, The Division. Was it The Division Bell Tour? 2 best concerts I've ever seen.
Oh, awesome. Man. Let's see.
And, of course, I think, who was it? Kool and the Gang opened for them on the last, with David Lee Roth when I saw him. Was that 07?
2012. 20...
later than that.
It was either 07 or 2012.
Well,
Cool in the Gang.
Well,
Yeah,
that's who opened for him when I seen him.
Okay. I can't remember who opened for him when I saw him in 07, 08, whatever that was. Must not have been memorable. Yeah, Donald said it was Kenny Wayne Shepherd when he saw him in Alabama, so that was pretty close by.
Cool. Cool and
Yeah,
Gang was
I was
12, Sean
impressed.
is saying. I remember when I saw them in at Shoreline Amphitheater, Mountain View in '95. Three of the things I really remember from that show. One of them was I remember the big jumbotron, getting to see the Amsterdam video, and at the very end of the show, getting to see the video of the Siamese twins saying bye. They're like bye. They're like screaming. The record album came to life. This is something they when they were doing that record cover, I guess they filmed it because it's sitting there and all of a sudden it comes to life and it's the two twins, and that's not Wolfgang. A lot of people thought that was Wolfgang. It wasn't. It's this other kid. It comes to life and they're screaming and they're like bye, see you next time, but it's the same guy. It's the same kid, but he's like talking to himself, right? So so everybody that walks out when the show's over, you miss that. It's like walking out of a movie and Ferris Bueller saying, "Are you still here?" You know, it's the same type of thing. So I remember that. I remember the very end of the show when they're bowing. Edward took his headband off and he shot it out into the audience. I remember that, and then I remember buying the tour book at the end of the show, walking out of the venue. And reading the entire tour book and thinking, man, I got to get on this internet thing because it says Van Halen has something called a website. I got to check this out.
Yeah, that was back in the AOL days, I think.
Yeah, it was an AOL site. It wasn't even Van Halen Van Halen. It wasn't even like their official site then. It was just an AOL page on Van Halen.
What was the other one back then? CompuServe or? Man, we're flashing back now.
That tour book, that Balanced tour book, I had all this stuff back in the day, and unfortunately I had to sell everything years ago. So all this memorabilia I don't have anymore, but I know about all of it, so that's how I can talk about it. But yeah, the Balanced tour book had a lot of awesome photos. There was actually a calendar too. There was a Van Halen calendar that year that had a lot of the same photos from the tour book. And then it actually mentions Alan Fitzgerald as keyboard tech. And you're like, huh? I thought that was all sequence. No, Alan Fitzgerald, the keyboard player from Night Ranger, was actually backstage playing the piano parts, playing the keyboard parts while they're live. Yeah.
Yeah. I always
Hey,
thought
Chris
that was a
Hansen.
backing track too.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy from Night Ranger. And now Night Ranger has another guy that looks like him. The guy actually has the same beard and everything. We're actually Facebook friends. I see him on Facebook all the time, like he plays. Actually, I saw him at NAMM one time. I should have said hi to him. But then you long-term Sammy Hagar fans know of Alan Fitzgerald because he was in Sammy Hagar's solo band in the 70s. He played bass. And then he went on to play keyboards for Night Ranger. And Sammy Hagar was actually a huge, huge part of Night Ranger really taking off because they would tour with Sammy.
Nice.
And you guys have heard my stories about meeting Jeff Watson and him asking me to stay at his house and stuff, and then me saying, "Hey, I'm here," and he's like, "What?" You guys have heard that story, right?
Who are you?
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Get off my lawn.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I don't know if you guys even know this. I'm Facebook friends with Jeff Watson. He actually liked, I posted a photo of a deer outside my window, and he liked the photo because he's a huge fan. He loves like wildlife, like deer and all that stuff. He actually had a major operation. I don't know if you guys even know this. He actually had a major operation with his I don't know if it was his brain or something. But he had a major operation done. He's actually like, he's been taking it easy the past like couple months.
Oh wow.
Jeff
Well,
Watson from Night Ranger. Yeah.
I wonder whatever happened to him.
He still plays. He still plays and stuff, but he left Night Ranger years ago.
Yeah.
And a couple of, excuse me, a couple other guys. Joe, is it Holkstra? Replaced him, and then he left. He's now with like Whitesnake or something. And then there's another guy that replaced him.
Yeah.
I want to say.
I helped work one of their shows a couple of years ago, and it was a black-headed guy.
Night Ranger?
Yeah, Night Ranger. I helped work one of their shows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was the bands after or before, the bands before.
Mm-hmm.
And we were right off stage because once Night Ranger hit the stage, nobody was on the stage. So we was in the back of the Penske truck watching off the side of the stage. But it was a black-headed guy, but I can't remember what his name was.
Mm-hmm. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't think of his name either, but yeah. Man, I was a huge Night Ranger fan. I mean, as a kid, you know, especially because I met Jeff, you know, when I was a kid and had all their albums and stuff. And
yeah, I was a little jazzed because, like I said, we was there in the back of the Penske truck, just right. The Penske was backed up to the edge of the side of the stage, and we had a fan because it was hot. And they were taking a little break. I can't remember what was going on, but Brad Gillis come over. He's like, "Can I borrow your all's fan?" I'm like, "Yeah." How cool.
thank you, Sean. Yeah, that's the guy's name right there.
Sean?
Kerry Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Kerry Kelly is the guy you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. I see Brad Gillis at NAMM all the time.
Really?
All the time, yeah. I took a bunch of crazy selfies with him some years back.
I got to talk to his guitar tech earlier that day and take a couple of pictures of his rig, but I didn't get to really, other than him coming over and standing like from 4 foot away from me to use the fan, I didn't get to really talk to him. But
yeah, I see him all the time. And then actually, I remember a good friend of mine. I'm not going to name drop here, but you guys know who he is. He invited me to a NAMM party to Seymour Duncan one year, and we're waiting to get into the party to meet. Well, Seymour was there. He actually took pictures of us. He was like walking around with a camera and stuff. And anyway, we were in line, and right in front of us was Brad Gillis and Joe. I want to say Holkstra. I want to say his name is. They were right in front of us to get into this party. And I remember I'm like, that's Night Ranger. Yeah, but aside from that, actually, I was a much bigger fan of Damn Yankees. Jack Blades, Tommy Shaw, Ted Nugent. I was a huge fan of them. And then turning it back to Van Halen, when Damn Yankees was huge, I saw them live, and I really wanted a Paul Reed Smith because of Ted Nugent. But then, all of a sudden, Guitar World magazine, I see the first Music Man ad, and I'm like, that's what I want. I want that. And that's what I got. Mm-hmm. And now Guitar Center has an access that you can get if you're interested. There it is. It's $2,000. It's like $2,200 or something. It's a little too much.
Yeah,
I think. It is a nice guitar, but, and I said this on the stream last night. Actually, you can watch my stream last night. I was playing the guitar. I did say this. Excuse me. The neck on that Axis has a lot of lacquer on it, which the Edward doesn't. So the Axis guitars really don't feel like the Van Halens. They look similar. They really don't feel like them, though. You know. But dudes, if you guys missed, I think Ryan, you saw it. If you saw the show Friday with Jim DeCola, he actually showed us a guitar that he built to show Edward before Edward came to Peavey.
Cool.
Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. That thing looked just like a Music Man too.
Except with a kind of a Peavey-ish headstock.
But the Peavey headstock. Like the Peavey like Pacer or whatever. Whatever they have.
Oh.
Yeah. Really cool looking guitar. So yeah, definitely check out that video, you guys. I think we're at like 1,000 views.
Nice.
And it's just gonna go up from there. That's gonna be another one of those great shows. And he's coming back. He's definitely coming back. He messages us. He's like, oh, I forgot to talk about this. I forgot to talk about that. Well, come back, man.
Had a lot of good information. A lot of questions that people had for a long time got answered.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot, dude. Man, I mean, it's just so wild, man. Let's see. What time is it? What time is it? What do you have there? You said you have something to show us, right?
Yeah, sure. Can do that now. Give me just a second. I'm sitting here right now with my my USA signature. Always have something strapped on me. Oh, that didn't sound right, did it? That's what I got right now. Oh, God. All right, give me just a second.
Okay. USA signature. By the way, did I even mention the Guitar World stuff? I can't remember. I told it to you guys before we started. Did I say anything on here yet?
No.
I didn't. I should have. You guys, there's a new Guitar World magazine coming out. I think it officially comes out next week. Wolfgang Van Halen is on the cover. Okay. But somebody sent me the screenshots from it like last week. And there's a lot of new stuff coming up with EVH gear. A lot of new stuff. But
you want to talk about that first?
Sure. Yeah, really quick.
Yeah.
Really quick. Here, let me actually, because I have the article here. Here we go. Okay, one thing that they talked about the 78 Eruption guitar, which you guys have seen that. I played one like a month ago or something. Amazing guitars. They talked about those. They talk about the SA-126, the guitars that Wolfgang has been playing out there live. They're like semi-hollow Wolfgang style guitars, non-trems. They're talking about those possibly coming out at some point very soon. And then they officially talk about, you guys remember several months back I talked about these Wolfgang guitars that are going to be made in Japan again. Basically, they're coming out with Edward Van Halen's signature guitars like the USA, like what you have right there, but made in Japan. There's going to be two of them. There's going to be the ivory one, like I think what you have there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's going to be a like the one he played like in 2012. The Stealth.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a Stealth. So it's going to have the kill switch. It's going to have the detune. I mean, everything. The eyelets, everything. Just like the USA's, but they're going to be made in Japan. Fujijin, I want to say. The Fujijin factory in Japan, which now makes Fender, which is now also Fender Japan, will be making Made in Japan Series EVH signature models, including his signature Stealth and a tribute to the 2015 tour White Relic, which will have a white finish but will not be relic. That's Matt Brook.
I wonder if it's going to use USA parts like they did the US or the Japanese specials before.
I don't know. let's see. They mentioned that. I'm going to have to go through this. I'll make another video, you guys. It's something that I should have done last week, but I wasn't feeling well. And I want to say Wolfgang was saying, I want to say that there's a possibility of 24 fret guitars coming out. What else did they say? Because I saw all of it.
Is that a guitar that he's playing, I'm assuming? 24 fret?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, here's the photo. And again, this magazine is not out yet. But some people, if you have a subscription, people are getting them, and people have been sending me this stuff. So there's Matt Bruck from EVH, and then Wolfgang, and then there's a 5150 Iconic there. There's a Stealth, and then there's the SA126.
You know what I noticed that's pretty cool about that? How the guitar there is asymmetrical, a little taller on that horn, and look at the headstock. It carries over into the headstock there. A little taller on the left side than it is the right. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Man, I can't wait to try these guitars. I love semi-hollow guitars. Like 335s are like some of my favorite guitars to play. Let me see if I'll write this stuff down, and I'll do a proper video talking about this, but I know that they mentioned a few other things. There's going to be new pickups. There's going to be new EVH pickups. Let's see.
So those will be Wolfgang approved then.
These pickups. Let's see. What does it say? Matt Brook is saying Ed left us buckets and buckets of ideas. Some are already finished and just need a little extra tweaking to bring them along. Some people have seen the upcoming bass on the road with Wolfgang's band.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a possible thing, is a Wolfgang bass. We also have some new pickups on the way. New EVH pickups. These pickups, these are pickups with different voicings and variations that have been sitting on a shelf for 6 or 7 years.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. And then I want to say I'll make another video talking about this stuff, but yeah, it looks like this new Guitar World will have a lot of different a lot of new EVH news, which is what we love. So look for that. I believe that's on newsstands. I think next week, next week, I want to say. So there we go. There's that. And then, okay, what do you have, Ryan?
All right, I know CC's head's about to pop, so let me get to this.
Uh-oh.
All right, so I went to a local store this weekend, and I have my Steinberger GL2T back there that I showed last time I was on the show. So with the show with Jim DeCola, he was talking about the PVs that he did, and he put the TransTrems on some of the Wolfgangs. And, I got to thinking, man, I'd like to do that too. I'd like to find a TransTrem and do that to a PV or a Ernie Ball Music Man. So what are the chances that I go into a local music store and I find a custom guitar that somebody has made? See if that'll focus here. Let me pull it back a little bit. There we go.
What does that say? 5150?
It says 5150 on it. It's made by a guy named Ransom. Look at this bird's eye on this neck. And the back of it too. And then we get to the body. It's in an Ernie Ball Music Man shape. It's got the Fernandez sustainer in it. It's got a Duncan custom in it. And then it's got a TransTrem in it.
Oh my gosh. Where's the pass out button?
What are the chances I just walk into a local music store and find this? After just thinking
for $100.
Well, have you seen what these cost on eBay by themselves? The TransTrem?
$1,000?
The cheapest one I saw was $18.99, and it was a piece of crap. The next one I saw was in pretty good shape, and it was $2,000 for just the
Oh my
TransTrem.
gosh.
Yep. So fortunately for me, the guy at the music store, I said, "Do you have this all set up? Does it work properly?" He goes, "I have no clue what that is."
He's like, get that out of here.
Exactly. So I did. So I got a killer deal. I basically got this guitar for free.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So
Basically for free.
well, I bought a TransTrem and got the guitar for free, basically.
Oh, okay.
If you picking up what I'm putting down. But
Okay.
look at the quilt on this thing. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. And then the faux binding.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Dude. So out of anybody in here, I mean, aside from Rob Johnson, hey, Rob, you know, you're the only guys we know that have a TransTrem.
Now I've got two.
Wow. So how does that compare to like your GL2T? I mean,
The only thing that I noticed that was a bit different was obviously the Steinberger uses the double ball strings. This
Right.
one, you got standard strings that you put on it, and it locks down with the locking nut.
mm-hmm.
So what I had to do was some calculations as to how long the string actually is. And these little tuning jaws right here, I had to move those into this specific location that they're in to get it to transpose properly. But the neck itself is reinforced so that it can withstand the transposing. And, you know, obviously being a full bodied guitar, it's got this cutout that you see here.
Oh, and that for the TransTrem.
Yeah, this is so you can reach down to the tuning wheel there. There's a little wheel down in here. I know it's hard to see. There you go. So you need access to that to make sure that the trim stays in tune when you pull the locking bar off. But yeah, I just stumbled onto that over the weekend in a local guitar store.
Oh my goodness. So when you saw it, you just like couldn't believe it, huh?
Immediately started salivating all over it, trying to hide my excitement from the guy that was selling it.
You're like, I'm glad I'm wearing a trench coat today.
So,
Dude, so how does that like I mean, you were showing us what a couple weeks ago. I mean, the TransTrem, you know exactly how to play that. So when you saw that, you're like, oh my goodness. Is it the same when you play it, or did you have to do some tweaking?
like I said, I had to figure out exactly where those jaws go because it was not transposing properly. I didn't really care at the store when I couldn't get it to work. I was like, I can get this rebuilt if I need to. But once I got it home and I measured up, you know, what I've got on the GL2T and set it up the exact same, everything came in. So that's the one thing I was always worried about trying to do a TransTrem on a normal body like that, was using standard strings because they're supposed to be calibrated. But no, it works a treat, man. Works real well.
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
I can plug it in and strum if you want.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Michael, can you believe this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. Can we hear this okay?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's in a room. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Wow. Are you actually playing though? Wow. So oh my goodness.
Hear that transposing back and forth? I don't know. That's just so freaking cool. And then you got, let me turn this off.
Wow.
I mean, you can't do that with anything else.
No. Man. Dude. Yeah, I can't. Man. I had the chance. Well, I did play. I played like the Vito Bratta version, like the Strat style version with the trans. A friend of mine had one of those, and I got to play it, but I didn't actually get to mess with the. I didn't think to or to play with the actual TransTrem itself.
Yep.
But man, these days, if I actually could actually try one of those, it'd be incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I think that was the GS version body.
Okay. Yeah. Just imagine that.
Oh, wait, here's another one. Hang on.
Man.
Gotta love it, man.
Oh, we do, man. Matt, there's got to be so much more music that Edward did with that. Mm-hmm. Because he had that, I believe he actually got that in 82.
Yeah, I heard that when I read a story one time, and Ned Steinberger said he was the first musician that.
Come here, Ned. Ned Steinberger, get over here.
Eddie was the first musician that he handed the TransTrem to, and he knew exactly what to do with it right away. He just started busting out with stuff, and he was just blown away by just the way that his mind was working with that TransTrem.
Yeah, and I want to say he got them in 1982, and then we didn't actually officially hear them until 5150. Although if you really listen to the Wildlife stuff in 83, you hear the TransTrem all over that stuff. So it makes you wonder, like if any of the TransTrem stuff made it onto 84 at all. I wonder.
Think so. Not unless it was like some backing, secondary guitars or something. Not that I've recognized.
Yeah, But you would think, like, why wouldn't it be if he's like using those guitars? And it's, I mean, it was pretty much all over. 5150. It was on at least 3 songs. You know, Summer Nights, Get Up, and Inside is total TransTrem.
Did he just go down a key for Inside, or did he actually change keys?
I don't know. John Biel.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, that's cool. But see, I'm wondering, like, why, unless there was leftover stuff from the '84 record that possibly had that on it, or, I mean, you'd think he'd be using that.
Mm-hmm.
It'd have to be on there somewhere, because he got it already like 2 years earlier, and it's like that next tour. I mean, he was all over that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seemed to disappear for a bit. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he really got into the Ripley by that point, and was, you know, the Ripley was really the '84 thing, and then it pretty much disappeared after that until Balance.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
You know, and then Different Kind of Truth, which is now pulled from Spotify. It'll be back, you guys. It'll be back. Don't worry.
Hey, he did do that Ultimate Garage Band on VH1 with that Wolfgang that had the TransTrem on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. In '96, the Ultimate Garage, The
With
City
Paul-
of Hope,
with
Paul
the-
with Paul
With
yeah, with Paul Schaefer.
Is that,
See, everything's connected, you guys.
Oh,
Is
it's
that
like the
the-
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Is that the one that had like John Mellencamp and a whole bunch of different
Yeah.
people that would come out and play?
Sambora. You see that photo all the time of Edward with Sambora, and Edward's looking at him, and they're it's always a meme, right? That with Sheryl Crow. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
It was a VH1 special.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I've got-
noticed he
Yeah.
had
Yeah,
the
someone
PV
got
Wolfgang
recorded.
on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, but that guitar that he's playing, yeah, it's the TransTrem. Okay, who just sent this? We're getting text messages. Huh? Is that Shane? Oh, that is you, man. Hey, Johnny, Shane is saying, could you or a guest have a good way to place my signal chain on my board? Place. Oh, it looks like he's building a board.
Kind of stuff's he got there.
You know exactly what he has. There you go. How would you guys order that board up?
I would probably do the wah first, and then I would do probably the phaser, and then the flange. Oh, and he's got an overdrive there. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, maybe the overdrive first, after the wah, and then the phaser, the flange. He's got a chorus, and then the delay. What I would do last, I think. That's how I would do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's really no right way, wrong way. If it sounds good, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, the wrong way is not to plug it in.
Yeah.
What do you think, Michael? Does that sound right to you?
Yeah. Only thing I would suggest is play with the flanger in front or behind or after the overdrive for taste. You know, if you're running a lot of overdrive on that overdrive pedal, I mean, it may mask it a little bit if you're running it in front. It'd be more prominent if you run it after. But
Yeah.
it's all
Now that you say that, yeah, I would change my mind on that. The wah, the phase, the flanger, then the overdrive, and then the chorus and delay. What do you think?
It's just personal taste, really.
Yeah.
But delay, chorus definitely last. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And what I would do is the EVH chorus. Is that a stereo chorus?
Yes.
Okay. What I would add on to what they're saying, I would throw that chorus and that delay through the effects loop.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Because when I do on my amp, when I throw that chorus and the delay through there, total, and Robbie will like this, total night and day. He's on a Sinatra kick right now. It's a total night and day when you throw the chorus and the delay through the effects loop. Like, it totally brings it out. Like, I don't know for years why I didn't. Well, I know why. It's just an extra step in having to do that. Yeah. And Janice, no, Shane. Well, I won't say his full name on here. No, it's not that Shane. A different Shane, right? Ned, come here. Speaking of Neds, we got Ned right here. By the way, Ned has brand new T-shirts available. Down below, you'll see a shelf with Ned shirts. I was wearing one a couple days ago, right? This guy. Okay, come here. There you go. All right. How are we doing on time here? 22. Ned Templeman. That's right.
You still got to do your unboxing.
Yep.
Look at that. Okay, look at that. He's tearing the couch up. We're going to trash the couch. There he is. Can you guys see him? My name is in the way, but yeah, he like climbs all along that couch. Oh, there he goes. It's all just trashed. Look at that. So look at this. We're going to do an unboxing here. We're going to do that. We're going to give away 45. Let me see. You guys, 69 votes. Dang. Which 45 should we give away? It looks like the I'll Wait Girl Gone Bad one is what you guys want. This one right here. And it's kind of falling apart, but it's free. Yeah, it's kind of Ned got a hold of it, but it's free. Okay. So hey, we're giving this away. And what should we do? Should we unbox first, or should we give this away first? What do you think people want to hang out for another 20 minutes for? Better.
Unbox.
Huh? Unbox first? You guys in the chat. Well, excuse me. We already know we're giving this away.
Need another poll.
Oh man. I think I got the crud. Okay. Unbox. Oh wait. Which would you like to see? And you guys that watch me know that my keyboard is totally trashed. So when I type stuff, there's a lot of spelling errors because look at that. I can't even see what the letters say. It's horrible. That's what happens when you game and you eat chips all night. It eats away at your keyboard. You can't even see what you're saying. Okay. 45 giveaway or unbox. Or just go home. All right, in the chat. We got 50 people here. You guys smash that thumbs up. We got 38 thumbs ups. We're at about 240 views on the video tonight so far. All right. There you go in the chat. Let us know what you want to see. Can you guys see that? In real time, you can actually see the chat, like the different 17 votes. Unbox is definitely getting bigger. I can see that. 19 votes. Just go home. 16%. 45 giveaway. 16%. 18%. 14% just go home. All right, just going home now that's in the back. That's on the third now. People want to see this thing unboxed, and we don't even know what this is. Could be a leg lamp.
It looks suspiciously like a leg lamp box. Yeah, fragile.
It does. I mean, it's only this big too. It's only that big. See, so there could be a leg lamp in there.
Yeah. Yeah, one of them Spencer lamps, yeah.
It's only about that size.
Frankenstrat ornaments for your Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm. By the way, you guys can order all that stuff at Van Halen store. You guys all know where to go.
Van Halen store.
Yeah.
The beanies.
There you go.
Van Halen store.
This isn't from Van Halen store, but it was made by a guy who used to write for Van Halen News Desk, which is Van Halen store. So this was a custom shirt made for me as a gift. Thank you again.
We have a guess in the box for a gas-powered turtleneck sweater.
Oh, you think that's in there? Okay, are you guys ready? Oh my gosh. All right, check this out. We're going to do that. And then what else is there to talk about? Okay, that.
50 Vega Trems in that box.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Actually, I sent them a message. I should be hearing back from them pretty soon. They're based in Spain, and it's total different worlds. You know, I was on their show actually, the Vega Trem show, and like the guy, like for him it's like evening, for me it's like morning. You know. Okay, you guys ready? Look at this. We're gonna unbox. Let me grab my knife real quick. Where's my knife? It's not. Oh, here it is. All right. All right. Look at this. You guys can hear me, right? Actually, let me boost my mic a little bit. There we go. It's a little boosted, so I'm further back, you can hear me. All right, look at this, you guys. Yeah, the box is a lot bigger than what it looked like back there.
Hey, it does say Gilly on it.
It does. It does say for Gilly, so it could be a for Gilly. All right, let's do this without getting ourselves. All right. That's not it. There we go. Oh, but wait, there's more.
Oh, the ASMR.
It was ASMR bubbles for my Sunday night show. All right, I'll be using this Sunday. Oh. Ah.
Hey, look, it's more bubble wrap.
All right, you guys ready? Oh, I need to start lifting weights again.
Hey, it's another box. Did I say Kramer on it? Oh, it does.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
Is it a blue Beretta special?
Let's see. You guys ready?
Maybe a white one.
Oh. Let's do this first. Talent. All access. Look at that. Kramer. Look at that. Comes with the... Oh, this is cool. Comes with a Kramer sticker.
Oh, cool.
Oh, these are all stickers. Comes with all access Kramer talent. I can wear this now everywhere I go.
I think Robbie
People are like,
has a
man,
shirt
look at
that
him.
Says that on there. Made to rock hard.
Oh,
Warranty info. Comes with some really cool, like vintage looking stickers. Look at that.
Sweet.
That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, check this out. Oh, wow. Look at this. Comes with the whammy on there. Here we go. More ASMR materials. Wow, look at that.
Sweet.
Look at that.
cool.
Oh. That was so weird. Look at that.
Cool.
Very nice.
Kramer Beretta Special.
That was super loud, just acoustically.
Sounded like
Wow.
coughing to me. This looks really... Here, let me turn this down a little bit. Here, look at this. Oh, crap. Let me actually grab one of those new straps that I bought yesterday and put this on here so I can... Yeah, look at this.
Here, you need an E.
It's almost in tune.
Oh, he didn't have his headphones on.
Collect them all, Johnny.
Super sweet.
That looks nice,
I
huh?
like that white. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the gold logo there, and here. Oh, look at that! Look at that shine. You can see my ring light. You can see my ringworm. I had ringworm one time in my arm. I'm like, what's that circle? You ever have that?
Nope.
Cool.
What kind of pickups are in those?
Hey Google. I want to say they're Gibson.
Maybe like an 84T or something.
There you go.
Super nice. I'm already imagining a TransTrem cut into the back of that thing.
Imagine if this showed up with a TransTrem in it. Imagine that.
I was just picturing a Floyd.
Oh, yeah. I am actually picturing a Vega Trem. I love the Vega Trems. You don't have to mess with the locking nut or any of that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You could actually just pop a Vega Trem right onto here and it'll be fine. So that's actually something I'm looking to do.
Vega Trem. We talked about
Vega Trem, yes.
Maybe some lock and tuners though.
Maybe not, because the guitar that I use, I play just this garbage Strat thing that I threw together with this Vega Trem.
Mm-hmm.
Stays in tune perfectly.
Oh wow!
People can't even believe it. Yeah, these tuners are actually way better than the ones that are on my guitar that I have the Vega Trem on.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Wow.
Dan Gorman says he has the same plan for his Vega Trem.
Oh, really? Vega Trem. Right on. Go to what? We're getting text messages. Godo on my special. Area code 503. Oh, they put a Godo on theirs.
Oh, sweet.
Nice. Yep.
There you go. Oh, Seymour Duncan pickup too.
Mm-hmm.
If you hold it just right, it looks like you're holding it. Oh wait, you are.
Oh wait. Oh, like this. Like this. You just have to get it like. Oh crap. Like it has to be like the certain distance away.
Right. Yeah.
My arm isn't long enough.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
Almost. It's that way. It's this way. I can't even see though. Oh.
Who's that from? I'm assuming they put the locking nut on it as well.
Area code 503 sent me that. I don't know. See, that's one of the reasons I beg you guys, please add me on WhatsApp. Add me on WhatsApp. Get the app. Add this phone number, 415-952-3263. Instead of just texting me, you can actually add me on WhatsApp. I can save you as a contact. We can become WhatsApp friends. You can text me at 3:30 in the morning, every morning. And I'll know who you are.
You'll know who to yell at.
Otherwise, you can text that number any time of the night, and I have no idea who it is. You can troll me. You can stalk me. You can... Well, people do, actually. I've had crazy people calling me. But hey, what you put your phone number on the internet. That's what happens.
What happens on WhatsApp stays on WhatsApp?
Well,
you would hope.
I'm not even going to comment on that. But wow, this is cool.
Cool.
This is cool.
Very cool.
Plug it in. What? It might need a little bit of tuning up. Not bad. I'll play this on Sunday night. What did it say? Tuesday? Sunday, I'll definitely play this. But hey, let me at least show you guys Sorry, the headphones are off. Let me at least show you guys the two side by side, okay? So at least do this. I gotta put the headphones on so I can hear you guys, though.
Oh wait, quiet. He's back.
Oh! Shh! He can see us.
Yeah, he can hear us now.
Okay. Wait, this is so confusing. All right, we got the Kramer Beretta Specials. Right there.
Cool.
I'll tell you. This one's lighter. This one's way lighter. This one's way heavier. They're different.
Can you strum them both acoustically again? From the same distance from the mic?
Here's the purple.
Okay.
Oh no!
Wow, they're both super loud acoustically. Very resonant. Sounds like.
You get one of these and you play folk music. I mean, you can. I mean, you can play anything, man. You can play whatever you want.
Hey, you
What's
got
that
a
song?
TransTrem now.
Yeah. What's that song we used to play? Do you guys know this one? Actually, let me do this. See if you guys know this song. Yeah. You guys know that?
No clue.
Nope.
Ned just said no. It's called Wild Rover. It's an Irish folk tune.
Huh.
We used to play that it's Tuesday. Every Tuesday night, my wife and we actually used to play a sing-along at a trivia show in the city in San Francisco. Every Tuesday. This was years ago. I wish we had Facebook and all that stuff back then. We didn't. But we used to perform every Tuesday night. We used to play that song, and we'd play like other random cover tunes for like this entire pub. They would sing along with us. Dude, if we were going live back then, if you guys could see what that would have been, it was amazing.
Cool.
Anyway. So see, I play Irish folk music too, you guys.
Just on
Anyway.
say.
Anyway, this guitar is a lot heavier than the other one. A lot heavier. I noticed right away. It's different. It must be different. They must be using different wood. Because this is way heavier than this one.
Huh.
This one is like nothing. This one is like so light. The purple.
They both sound really good acoustically, though. Yeah.
Yeah. But they look great, though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think you need a Hello Kitty sticker on that one.
On this one? I need a Hello Kramer sticker on it.
There you go.
Look at that. That actually mixes right in. That's cool, man. Right on. Anyway, there you go, you guys. There's the unboxing. sit on that. There you go. Yeah, this is a lot heavier than the other one.
Huh.
We should look at the specs. It must be, the wood must be different because it's way. Oh yeah. Yeah, way heavier. A Ned sticker. Oh, that'd be great. You guys tune in Sunday. I'm gonna unspotlight. I'll play both these guitars back to back Sunday. I'll be out of town tomorrow, so I won't be around tomorrow. Laz, are you gonna be home tomorrow? If I actually took these with me up north, we could actually play them at Laz's house. Through the Iconic.
I see a thought bubble on Johnny's head.
There's the bubble. There you go. Are you running OBS into this?
I am.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Dude, you're doing what I've been planning on doing for like 4 years, man. I've been planning on doing all that crap. I should just do it, I know.
Just do it.
Just do it, man. Anyway, these things look awesome. I love these white straps, too. These Ernie Ball, totally white with the white ends. $8, man. GC. $8 for Christmas.
They're $5.99.
Oh, no. Wow. Merry Christmas, everyone. Does Ryan have a channel? Yeah, he does, actually.
YouTube channel.
It's actually in the chat. !Summer.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give you his... Oh, yeah, this is way heavy, man. This is way heavier than that one. Dude. Wow. There you go. Check out Ryan's channel. Right
yeah, somebody
there.
was asking for me to play Summer Night. Go check out my channel, and I have a whole cover of Summer Nights on there with the GL2T.
Oh, right on, man. Dude. There we go. Look at that. It's like Christmas here.
Oh, cool.
Get the scales out.
Pull the neck off of it. Let's see what color the wood is.
Wow. Dude. Awesomeness.
Those are super nice guitars for what they cost.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Good value, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
very, very good. Excellent. Excellent value for what they cost.
Is the
Yeah.
purple yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Collect them all. Wow.
What was it? What was his name? Aljon? Go?
Mm-hmm.
On here last time? That's weird. Yeah. And you're getting a Kramer unboxing the next time I'm on here. I had Aljon on here the last time I was on here. Now you're unboxing a Kramer this time.
Well, yeah. You guys, guess what?
What?
It's 10 o'clock at night on the East Coast. You guys, thank you so much. I think we're good. What else? I mean, what else are we going to talk about? I think that's That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll do some sort of something for you guys here on the channel. Maybe I'll eat a cheeseburger again.
Turkey leg. What's everybody doing for Thanksgiving?
Just eating.
Yeah, pretty standard fare.
Go to mom and dad and eat.
Yeah, just eating stuff. Huh? Okay, we're getting another text here. Area code 503 is saying it's mahogany.
I wondered.
So he's saying that the white one's mahogany.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Guess
what's
that would
the other
explain
one?
The weight.
Basswood,
The purple one's basswood.
maybe.
Okay.
That would be my guess, as light as you said it was.
Okay, because the purple one is made in Indonesia. The white one is made in China.
Really?
So they're made two different places.
Did you do the giveaway yet?
No, I didn't.
Almost forgot, didn't you?
I almost forgot. You guys, don't leave. Oh, yeah, it's in the... Well, just go home. It's kind of creeping up there.
We can do that. See
Okay.
ya.
I am home.
72 entries. Are you kidding? Oh, my gosh. Dang. All right, we're going to do the... Yeah, I almost forgot. Totally
Yeah,
forgot. We're gonna do the giveaway.
Messages coming in. And
Both... Somebody's saying both mahogany. Somebody just texted. Oh, is that the same guy? Both mahogany. He's saying they're both mahogany. That white one is way heavier than the purple one. Like, way heavier. There's a major difference between the two.
CC says the China one is probably radioactive.
Oh, great.
Maybe that's why you're sick. Isn't that when it started?
I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Ned. You cool, man?
All right, I'm rooting for Dan of New Jersey again.
Danny of New Jersey, are you going to win tonight? I'll wait 45. 74 entries. Robbie has no chance, apparently.
Oh, wait, you can't do it yet. No, everybody has to refresh their browser, right?
Oh, yeah, everybody. Refresh. Everybody right now. We got 48 people. Everybody refresh your browser. Excuse me. Let's at least get up to 300 views. We need 20 more refreshments. Everybody refresh your browsers. And if you're watching this on playback, you can refresh your browser then, too. It's all good. It's all good stuff. All right. All right. 74 entries. Van Halen. 45. I'll wait. Backed with Girl Gone Bad. And yeah, it's falling apart. But hey, it's free. It's very free. Girl Gone Bad. Vintage 45. I'll wait. The other side. There you go. We're going to spin for this. 74 entries. Let Vanna spin. Eagle-eyed is saying. Van is not home from work yet. Pat Sajak.
Keeping her busy.
Right, Ned? Okay. All right, and the winner is... Let me just look at my winning. That's right. That's right, man. Okay, the last winner was S. McMillan. So they can't win. Sorry, S. Actually, I mailed out your 45 today. Okay. All right, the winner is... Ed Dole. Ed. Here we go. Ed Dull. All right. I'll wait 45. All right. Congratulations, man.
Congrats.
Text the phone number on your screen. 415-952-3263. And I will get that out to you.
Oh. Holly, that's just cold.
Huh?
Holly is congratulating Dan of New Jersey.
Next time, Dan. Next time. But Ed, text that phone number, and I will get that right out to you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. You guys are awesome, as always. Ryan 0812.
Thanks for having me on. It's fun.
Michael Piper.
Thank you.
You guys rock. I'll see you guys tomorrow from somewhere. I don't know. And look for those guitars Sunday night. I'll be playing those guitars back to back. Maybe I'll play them tomorrow. Who knows? Laz, give me a call. You guys, thank you so much. Channel members, thank you so much. I'm trying not to cough. Channel members, thank you so much for your continued support for this channel and these shows. You guys are awesome as always. And let's see, what else do I normally say here? I don't know. Follow me on all the different social media sites everywhere, and listen to the podcast, and like, share, and subscribe. All right, I'll see you guys later. Johnny Beane TV.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!